point. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. It's been a great time so far, guys. Last episode, we got our first legitimate assassination taken care of. We got our first order member, as you guys can see. And in doing so, we unlocked... as we were leaving, we seen Nihal, which was the girl from the beginning of the game, who kind of set everything in motion for Basim. So we're gonna have to go back to our old hometown and see if we could track her down. But one of the things I wanted to check really quick is this area I'm in. I don't think there's any contracts here. Yeah, so Anbar is up here. This is where the main mission is. I feel like I had one more contract that I haven't done. Oh, this is what I want to see what this is. The Tale of Baghdad. I have no clue what this is, but I want to find out. So let's go over here really quick. And Sarge Streams, thank you, man, for the membership. I appreciate you for the re-up. Based on reviews, the game is short. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. It's short. I mean, but you guys know I've been doing a lot of the side stuff. We've been doing a lot of the contracts and things like that. So I'm not in any rush to like blow through the game by any means. You know, a lot of content creators, they kind of just steamroll the story. But we're kind of trying to take our time with it. No rush. Not like we got another Assassin's Creed game to get to, you know. It's up this way. Besides the Ragnarok DLC and Valhalla, I could still play that, but I hope everybody's having a great morning or evening wherever you are in the world. But I'm hoping by the end of this game we'll understand why Basim was like he was in Valhalla, like why he became a baddie. Oh yeah, that was that dude I tried to pickpocket. Let's try to pickpocket him again.
Hey, what do you think? I need help. Leave here.
Oh, we messed that up. Yeah, so I already raided this camp here. Stole a boat out of there. It was a good mission. So there was this thing here called the Tale of Baghdad or something. I didn't know what it was, so I was interested.
Oh, Holy Father, grant me guidance.
What grief moves you to invoke your god so openly?
Perhaps my prayers have been answered. Could you help a humble monk pay his respects?
You are well armed for a monk.
I was a violent man in a former life, who now seeks to atone in service to God. Though I will admit, some of my old skills have served me well in performing his work.
I can respect a warrior who has found a higher calling. What is your need?
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the older, overgrown graves, but I cannot read the epitaphs written in your tongue.
A simple enough task. I will see what I can find.
Oh, so it was this... Or no? Yeah, so it was this. It was just some little side mission.
Benedict the Dark. A man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony. John of Shiraz. He gambled more than he gained, but always shared his winnings. A generous man, but not one worthy of worship.
Is the parkour kind of... Yeah, so the parkour in this, I wouldn't say it's
Theodore
exactly
the Bold,
like Unity.
who held nothing sacred, but remained consistent in his actions. Admirable to some, perhaps, but he does not have the sound of a saint.
It's definitely not as, like, free-flowing, but I would say out of all of the games that have come out recently, it's the closest to Unity. The only thing is Basim's sprint, to me, feels a little slow. But other than that, like when he parkours and stuff, it feels really, really good. But the only thing I didn't like was his sprint does feel a little on the slower side. But yeah, if you look like when he traverses stuff, it definitely does feel the best out of all the games recently.
It would be a very old grave, overgrown with weeds.
Right here, this one. Or not.
Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
What?
I thought you were here to pay respect, not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die!
They are guilty of worse crimes. God forgive me, but there are times when violence is the only course.
It's my kind
On
of
that,
monk.
we are agreed.
Damn you! Yes! You see? Isn't this nice?
It's kind of OP.
I will be done!
Felt like I was playing the old Assassin's Creed games right there, guys, with those one hits.
There was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand only violence and cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
Alright, so yeah, there was just like a little extra little side mission they had in this area. I am gonna head over to the